way of excess. A culture of indulgence, how much can we get? It might sound nice, but underneath, our souls are poisoned by our greed. Babylon business, it's all about me.
Beyond Babylon Business, Episode 3, entitled The Purpose of Business. In this episode, we'll see two different directions which businesses can follow. We join Dave in Theo's office at the very top floor of his well-funded building. Theo turns in his chair to look at Dave.
From this chair, I can push any button I choose to be in full control of my whole business empire.
Impressive.
Let's begin. What would you say, Dave, is the out-and-out purpose of business?
The purpose of business is to make a profit, or make money.
A lot of people say that, Dave. It's only partly right.
What do you mean? This fact is universally accepted.
Do we ever have enough money or profit?
I suppose not.
Then, the purpose of business must be to make more profit, or to make more money than you did last year, or to make more money than your competitors, or to make more money this quarter than you did last quarter.
Does it always need to be money?
Instead of a money number, we could focus on our sales numbers, employee numbers, branch numbers. But let's keep things simple for today and just focus on getting more money.
Sure thing.
In our last session, we talked about how wanting success was the first step towards getting success.
I put a sign up over my bed, as you suggested. It says, I give my all to being successful by getting 200,000 by Christmas. My business is now hungry for success.
Remember that your business isn't hungry for anything, as your business is a lifeless thing. We people in business are the ones who bring these driving values into our businesses.
Clear on that. It's me who brings the values into my business.
Questions. Question 1. Dave said that the purpose of business is to make a profit or to make money. What is the purpose of your business or your job? Question 2. Which people have instilled their personal values into your workplace? What values have they instilled? Question 3. What values do you bring with you to work? And you could look up 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14. Question 4. How does Theo's purpose for business relate to the following? A. The Westminster Catechism, which says that the chief end of man is to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. And B. Jesus saying, "This is my command, love each other." Tula is speaking with her granny as they dust around Granny's dining room.
Make sure you dust all the shelves which you can reach, Tula. But be careful as you wipe behind those china teacups. Your Grandad used to collect them. I do miss him since he went to be with Jesus.
What was he like, Granny?
He loved God above all else.
Even more than he loved you, Granny?
Oh, yes, dear. Because he loved Jesus first, Jesus helped him to love me in practical ways, even when I was difficult to love.
You're not difficult to love, are you, Granny?
I can be at times. But because Grandad loved Jesus first, Jesus' love overflowed through Grandad to me. Jesus' love was why Grandad was so great at setting up businesses.
Granny, how did love help Grandad to set up businesses?
Grandad realised that people were all experiencing some sorts of pain in their lives.
Had they all fallen over and cut their knees?
Maybe some had. But everybody has pain in this world because of what Adam and Eve did in the Garden of Eden.
They ate the fruit.
Yes, they did. And we always get pain of some kind when we disobey God. Ever since that first disobedience, people have lived with pain in so many different ways. Pain in their marriages, pain with their children, pain at work. And that's just the beginning.
What's pain got to do with love and business?
Grandad knew that God wanted him, as a Christian, to lift pain off people as a way of loving them. And the most efficient way of lifting lots of pain off lots of people, time and time again, is through a business.
I don't understand, Granny.
I can see you're a bit confused. Let me give you an example from Grandad's vacuum cleaner business. When Grandad was a boy, he saw his own mother struggling to sweep their carpets. She would get down on her hands and knees every week with a dustpan and brush in her hands to painfully sweep up the dust from their carpets all around their house. It was painful to her knees and sweaty work on hot days, especially when she took those carpets outside into the garden in order to beat them with a big stick.
That doesn't sound easy.
It wasn't. So when Grandad was older, he set up a company to sell affordable vacuum cleaners to lots of people like his own mother. Grandad understood that vacuum cleaners were a way to lift painful work off people. He could show them love by helping them to have a tool which did that painful work for them.
Wow, I never thought of vacuum cleaners as a way to love people before.
Our purpose in life as Christians is to love God and then to love other people. Grandad used business as a tool to love other people with.
Did Grandad give the vacuum cleaners to people for free?
No, dear. Whenever we take painful work off people, it is worthy of a payment from their own work.
You mean people worked for Grandad to pay for their vacuum cleaners?
No, dear. They worked in their own jobs to get money, which they paid to Grandad to supply them with a machine, which would lift work from them at home. They paid some of the money which they got from working elsewhere to buy the vacuum, which would reduce their work of sweeping carpets. Business is all about people working in one place to pay to reduce work in other places. We move the value of work from one place to another.
So, if I do this work of dusting for you, will you pay me some money?
I certainly will, in the form of food on your plate for dinner.
I'd dust even if you didn't pay me, Granny.
I know. But aren't you getting hungry?
Questions. In this scene, Granny said that our purpose in life as Christians is to love God and then to love other people. Grandad used business as a tool to love other people with. Question 1. How does your company or your job show love to people and lift pain off them? Question 2. How could your company or your job lift more pain off people in a financially sustainable way? Question 3. How could Theo's purpose for business, to make more money, increase painful toil for people instead of lifting painful toil off them, as Grandad did? The Beyond Babylon business course will show you where Babylon thinking has infiltrated our world, and we may not have even realised it because it's become so normal to us. The Beyond Babylon business workbooks will bring you back to God's perspectives through a mixture of Bible study, videos, animations, songs and discussions, so that you and your team can go beyond Babylon business.
Babylon business will soon be no more. Banished forever, completely destroyed. Its doom has come in just 1 hour. The smoke from here will rise forever.